As we think about the food that we should eat, and more we're hearing about eating across the spectrum of colors.
Yeah, yep.
Are there any foods that you would recommend over others that we would want to squeeze into our daily routine?
Well, really, any fruits and vegetables. You know, have your plate colorful.
Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, oranges, apples, grapefruit, bananas, avocados.
You know, one thing about quick, and one of my partners, he has to get going in the morning. So what he does, he buys frozen fruit in the bag, not very expensive, and he'll take the serving out the night before, put it in the refrigerator, and then it's defrosted in the morning.
I have to ask you about nuts, because I understand that nuts are good for you, and I've heard you talk about almonds and walnuts. What about cashews? No
added salt, and then dry roasted. You don't want them in cottonseed oil or somebody else's oil because they're very high calorie. And then the other thing is a limited serving.
Let's think about fruits and vegetables. We have lots of different colors of those fruits and vegetables. But when we look at our plates most of the time, it looks kind of blah, wouldn't you think? What I try to do is make it as lively and happy as I can. You know, green like broccoli, red like tomato, that kind of thing.
Slices of green pepper or fruit like we were talking about.
Cucumbers, carrot sticks, broccoli, celery, even cherry tomatoes. I think it's fun. I think it's fun for the kids when they put the cherry tomatoes in the mouth and it pops in the mouth and it goes all around. You know, because our youth need to have those kinds of examples to keep them going and making better choices.
Parents, of course, determine what the kids eat. And so, you know, many of my patients say, well, you know, the kids come over, they like the chips, they like the cookies. Well, one, those don't need to be in the house. And then take that opportunity to explain that, you know, explain why you're doing it, and this is good, and this is, you know, and then hold the line.
Hey everyone, I'm Jim with You Get Ripped, and that's not me. That's my pull-down system, my homemade pull-down system. Now I do have a full rack system, and I'll talk about that in another video. But this one's about being able to make one at home if you don't have one. So you can do lat pull-downs or work your tries or whatever else you want to do. And let me tell you how I did this. What I have here is a cable with plastic around it, and that there is a garage door wheel off the old garage door style with the springs, and then up into the ceiling I have an eye hook which I drilled in through my truss and put a washer and a bolt at the top of that. So now from here, you grab a hold of this and pull down on it, and the cable runs across to another one of those garage wheels, and then the cable runs down to here. And now I'm using this to put my weight on, and it's just sliding up and down on this thing. But what I used to do before I acquired this, and I'll talk about that in another video like I said, what I used to do is hook my weight up onto something like that and lay the weight across. I'll go ahead and show you what that is. Pull the weight off. And all you got left is a piece of wood, a piece of metal, and that's what an eye hook looks like for anyone who's wondering. If you get something long like that, you can drill it right up through your truss and then bolt it up in the attic like I did. And that gives you that complete pulley system that you can build at home if you don't have a full-on setup like that there. So this is Jim with You Get Ripped. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, get ripped. Talk to you later. Here I am. I wanted to add that the setup that I have in the garage isn't really the way those trusses were designed to hold that weight. They were designed to hold the sheetrock that you see there and the roof. And I do have cracking in my sheetrock, by the way, because of the movement or whatever. Did crack the sheetrock. So I don't want anyone to think that that's not, or that I've got a setup here that's, you know, perfect. But it's not perfect by any means, but it does work, and you can use heavy weight. I just got some cracking in my sheetrock, but you know, that's something I can deal with. I'm fine with that. As long as you're all right with that, you know, go ahead and set that up. If anyone needs any further instructions, or if you're afraid to actually drill through that truss, you don't want to ruin the integrity of that, there is another way that you can wrap one of those wires around the stud. It would require some extra work and all that. If anyone's interested, I can make a video to show you how you can do it that way as well, but just wanted to have this disclaimer basically that it's not structurally the way the house was built, and you shouldn't really set it up that way, but I did it and it works just fine. Thanks for watching. Like the video. I know I already said it. Subscribe. Get ripped. Talk to you later.
Now you get ripped.
Hey guys, today I want to share my experience with the 3-week diet. 2 months ago, I was 25 pounds overweight. I tried everything from gym memberships to diet pills. None of them worked. Then I came across the 3-week diet website. It said I could lose at least 20 pounds in just 21 days. I gave it a try, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. From day one, the weight just started coming off. I couldn't believe it. By the end of the first week on the diet, I'd lost 10 pounds. The fat would not stop melting away. It didn't even feel like I was on a diet at all. I didn't have to starve myself, and I didn't have to do loads of exercise. By the end of 3 weeks, I'd lost a total of 25 pounds. I've been able to keep the weight off the whole time since. I feel healthier, slimmer, and now I can show my body to anyone without feeling embarrassed. If you're looking to lose weight quickly and keep it off for good, I recommend the 3-week diet. It worked for me, and it'll work for you.
In this video, I'll show you how to lose weight in a week. The tips you're about to hear are so effective that your body will have no other choice but to discard the extra ounces of fat it's been holding on to in case of an emergency. And the best part is, this advice is not only harmless, but will actually help you improve your health. Let's get right down to it. How can you lose weight in a week? First things first, it's very likely you are currently retaining 4 pounds or more of water weight. You need to get rid of this extra weight. To do it, you need to know what the deal with this unwanted weight is. When your body is not supplied with the amount of water it needs, it goes into alert mode and starts accumulating more and more water. In other words, the body goes back to working like it did thousands of years ago when water was scarce. Back then, extra water weight helped people survive through rough conditions. Today, it just makes people feel fat and with swollen bellies. To fight a bloated stomach, you need to trick your body into making it believe there's plenty of water available and that there's no need to carry the extra water weight. The simplest way of achieving this is to drink lots of water all the time. Once you start, your body will realize it doesn't need the stored water any longer and will trigger a signal to release it from the body. The elimination process will happen pretty quickly. If you drink more than 3 liters of water per day, 4 or 5 if you weigh more than 175 pounds, you can lose 4.5 pounds of water weight in 3 to 4 days. An extra benefit is that drinking a lot of water speeds up the metabolism, making it burn more calories and fat. Listen, I know that the prospect of drinking a lot of water is not very exciting, but it really works, so do it. To wrap up the water subject, prepare yourself to go to the bathroom more often. The increase will be a sign that you're on the right path towards eliminating retained water weight. Are you still following? Glad to hear you are. The next thing you need to know about are the 6 to 9 pounds of decomposing matter and feces that you are carrying at the moment, and that are hindering your body from working correctly. In fact, as from 26 pounds of overweight, the amount is probably even more. Carrying accumulated human waste in the intestines not only affects your overweight, it can also lead to hemorrhoids, harmful colon bacteria, sudden mood swings, fatigue, sleep disorders, etc. Think about it. It's very important that you understand that you do not want to carry undigested waste in your body. So how can you fix this problem? It's simple. With a big fiber intake of at least 1.5 ounces a day, I recommend black beans, apples, and bananas. A can of black beans a day provides 25 grams of fiber. Combine it with 3 bananas or apples to add 15 more grams to your daily intake. Fiber will help you eliminate accumulated waste, but it may take a while because, in most cases, the long years of eating junk food and other empty carbohydrates has made this decomposed matter settle in your system. As soon as you consistently incorporate 40 grams of fiber a day or more, the settled waste will begin to loosen up to be expelled from your system. Your metabolism will speed up even more as a result, enabling your body to burn fat more easily. Some truly powerful extra pieces of advice to lose weight in just a week. Eliminate all beverages from your diet except water, including sodas, energy drinks, juice, etc. These drinks are packed with calories and preservatives that make it more difficult to achieve weight loss. Eliminate white flour and sugary foods such as bread, pasta, cake, candy bars, etc. Reduce your serving sizes and eat 5 to 6 regular-sized meals a day. Add boiled eggs, chicken breast, and lots of fruit and vegetables into your diet. Follow these tips to lose weight in a week easily and change your metabolism without doing anything crazy. This is all for now. If you wish to receive more information about how to achieve the body of your dreams, visit the link right below this video. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next one. Thanks for your attention.